What is going on, guys? Roll here with Fine Play, and as you can see, I was finally able to get out there and hit up the swap meets. This Vegas weather is finally starting to cool down, so we should be able to get out there and do some more hunts now that we are not going to die in oven outside. So here we are. This is one of the first vendors that we usually hit. She's very nice. Her prices aren't always so great, right at around retail, maybe a little bit higher, but she always seems to have a lot of stuff with a couple gems here and there, so you know, it's worth the look to go check her out. Right here, checking out some Pokemon cards, and I ended up running into another collector here. His name is I think he's a Marriedguygamer. Go ahead and check out his channel. I'll put it in the description. We see him out there from time to time. Now this right here I really had to think about, and I kind of regret not buying it, but then I kind of don't because it was huge. But yeah, Transformers G1 poster, hard to pass up. She only wanted 10 bucks for it, so here are the cards that I originally was looking at. Not too familiar with Pokemon now. I stopped, you know, with the first generation, with the first 150. Now there's a million. Not to mention she wanted like 30 bucks for the bag, so you know, ended up passing it up. Not too big of a deal. Mainly wanted to get them for Cubano, since he's getting into Pokemon cards. And yeah, checking out some games here. Nothing great, but I did see some original Game Boy games down there, so I had to check them out. This lady had a few things. That golf over there on the right hand side is probably the best thing that she had, so nothing from her. And resellers. Swap meets are riddled with resellers nowadays, but they do screw up. They do have games. A lot of the time it's garbage, but you do have to check them out. As you can see, their prices are kind of ridiculous, and it's 90% sports games. Couple of NES zappers here. Don't really need them. They were about, I think, $4 each, so I left them there for somebody else to grab. And as I was looking, I noticed this Genesis 3. It was really beat up, too beat up for my taste, so I left it there for the next guy to possibly scoop up. Was checking out this PlayStation here. Noticed a tub of N64 games, but of course they are all sports. I've actually bought from this guy before, so I knew what that was. And of course the dreaded Mario games. Sometimes I don't even want to ask. This lady wanted 25 bucks each. Not terrible titles, but those aren't swap meet prices for me, so ended up leaving those there. She wasn't having a deal either way. I wanted that Donkey Kong, that Mario, and that what was that, the Legend of Zelda. So oh well, what are you gonna do? Oh, blue eyes wide. Now this I did end up picking up. This is a Sega Genesis arcade stick. He had I think the RF switch and a controller there. I did look around to see if we can find a system, maybe some games, but there was another guy creeping around, so I had to stop and just I think I offered him 10 bucks for the 3 items, and he went for it. Now this right here, I initially missed it, but there's an NES game here that I had never even heard of. It's right there on the left. It's actually called the Krion Conquest. When I was checking this out and editing, I saw it and I was like, oh, I must have missed it. Noticed it was in a universal case, so you probably wanted a lot for it, but I checked it out, and it turned out to be a Mega Man clone, which looks pretty decent, like you're some sort of witch. The powers, the levels, the shooting, the charge shot, I think even some of the bosses really scream out Mega Man, so gonna have to check that out. And right here, just ending the swap meet run, just checking out some common titles that some guy had. It's good to finally get out there. Not a lot to be found. I'll put up a picture of what I did find, But there's still deals out there, there's still things out there. So yeah, hopefully I'll be doing this once or twice a month, see what I can find. So yeah, if you like what you saw, go ahead and comment and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the finds. Let me know what you guys have found out in the swap meets. And I will see you guys next time.